puedes dormir todavía? I left you for 5 minutes, and you are already sleeping. I'm here because of you, so don't act like you don't care about your grades anymore. Did you just forget what we were doing? You called me here to help you study Spanish. You told me your grades weren't looking too good, so I'm here to fix that. Como sea, let's get back to studying, yes? But first, can you tell me your name again? Okay, so let me introduce myself. Yo soy el profesor Vitro, and I'm one of the Spanish teachers in the school. I will be the one personally tutoring you today. Luckily for you, I'm one of the best ones, you see. I'm Mexican, so Spanish is my first language. Actually, I just recently moved in, so I'm just starting to get used to this place. Look, as long as you don't refer to Taco Bell as Mexican food in front of me, we should get along well enough. So now, tell me, which part of your Spanish class was difficult for you, so we can get started? Ya veo. So you weren't paying attention to any class? And are practically at zero? Ah, look, this could have been avoided if you were a little more attentive. We could have both been happily wasting our time. You will be back home. I will be playing on my laptop in my office. But now, we are both stuck here. Yes, I know it's not as easy for everyone. I myself was never an A student either. I'm sorry. I'm just a little bitter. But hey, I do respect the commitment to come to me and ask for help. That does speak volumes. A lot of people feel afraid of asking for help, but objectively, asking is the best way to get answers anyway. My mom used to tell me, tonto es el que no pregunta, which translates to stupid is the one that doesn't ask. Trust me, there are no stupid questions, and not knowing something that seems like everyone else knows doesn't make you stupid either. That's enough chit chat, though we should actually get started. Let me check my notes. So, I have to go back to my very first class. Right. Let's start with greetings, of course. Just repeat after me. Buenos días. ¿Cómo estás? Buenos días. ¿Cómo estás? Buenos días. Buenos días, buenos días, buenos días. Buenos días, buenos días, buenos días. Buenos días. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? I'm gonna write it down on the whiteboard so you can look and analyze it. The first part is buenos días. The word buenos just means good in plural, and días, in this case, refers to the time of day, the morning, in plural too. So, buenos días translates as good morning. As you probably noticed, I mentioned that both words are plural. You can actually say the singular form, buen día, and it's just as correct. Which one you use really just depends on the person, not even the region. Back home, people use either, and it really doesn't matter. Even among families, then they don't all use the same one. But we're going to go with the plural form, since it's the one I use the most. We do have different greetings, depending of the hour of the day, of course. We say, buenas tardes, buenas tardes, buenas tardes, after midday, somewhat like good afternoon and good evening, and buenas noches, buenas noches, buenas noches, buenas noches is good night. And for the second part of the sentence, ¿cómo estás? It means how are you? Of course, this is a very formal greeting. There are a lot of ways to greet people, and this actually does depend on the region. So if you actually want to learn, you should go on the internet and join communities about topics that interest you, that speak Spanish of course. Talking to real people will always be more useful than that damned green owl app. Don't trust it. Another great resource is actually just consuming media in your target language. If you're already familiar with what's being talked about in your native language, it makes it easier to understand it in your target language. I myself learned English by playing Minecraft anyway. Hey, look, we're kinda running out of time, so for today I'm just going to give you a few words to remember, and we can pick up the class tomorrow if you are available, of course. So here we go. Suave, 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 suave. Suave translates as soft, suave, suave. Poquito, 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 poquito is diminutive of poco, which just means a little bit. Bamboo, 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 bamboo. Bamboo literalmente it literally translates as bamboo. Very easy to remember. You shouldn't have problem with that. Susurro, 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 susurro. Susurro, 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 susurro. Susurro, 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 susurro. Susurro translates as whisper. Pluma, 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 pluma. Pluma, 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 pluma. Pluma just means feather, like the ones from birds. Burbuja, 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 burbuja. Burbuja, 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 burbuja. Burbuja, burbuja, burbuja. Burbuja translates as bubble, 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 bubble. Bonbon, 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 bonbon. Bonbon, 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 bonbon. Bonbon is a marshmallow. I like marshmallows. Yeah, nothing more to say. Oh, you don't need to remember that word, by the way. I just like how stupid it sounds. Okay, it seems like that's all we have time for today. So I hope this time you did learn something. If you didn't, at the very least, I hope you found it to be somewhat enjoyable. I will see you next time. Bye bye. Nos vemos. Adiós.